What would it mean to your business to gain over 100 new YouTube subscribers every single day? Cheryl Plouffe here, video strategist, and I help entrepreneurs increase their authority and income with video. And I'm fortunate to be seeing those types of results right now. And here is the proof on this screen. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit the notification bell. New videos come out every Thursday on this channel. And this channel is blowing up right now. And here is why I think that's happening. I actually have 4 steps, and I hope that you'll emulate some or all of the steps that I'm about to share with you to see these types of results. 3.4 thousand new subscribers in the last 28 days. So if I do the math on that, it's actually over 100. It's about 121 new subscribers every single day on my channel. And the reason why this is happening is because I'm using what I call the 4P framework. And I'll move through this fairly quickly, but planning, producing, publishing, and promoting is essentially what I do every single week. So if I break these down into steps, in the planning phase, you want to be doing keyword research. You want to be reverse engineering the videos you create. You don't want to be creating the video and then fingers crossed and hoping that people watch. What is more certain is if you do proper keyword research and reverse engineer, you could know almost definitively and almost really guarantees that you get views on your video or your videos because you are making a video about the things that people are actually looking for help with, using the language that they're actually looking for that help with. And the trick of it from an authority building standpoint is we figure out a way for you to inject yourself in the conversation around that based on your expertise, your knowledge, your experience, your wisdom that you've gained in your industry, in your niche. You want to be creating helpful, relevant content. If you look at my channel, that's what I'm doing. I hope that's what I'm doing with this video, is that I'm creating helpful, relevant content that's moving the needle for you. And I'm also consistent. I've been creating a video every single week for years now. In the first 3 years of my business as a full-time entrepreneur, I focused mainly on Facebook. It's only been in 2020 that I've changed my strategy to YouTube, and I've stayed consistent. Every single week, every Thursday, I produce a new video on this channel. And it's the consistency that is ultimately they're all important. All of these steps are important, but consistency is the place where I see most entrepreneurs failing. Are you guilty of that? Are you guilty of making a video and then letting 3 weeks go by with nothing, and then you make 2 videos back to back and then nothing for 3 months? This is a common pattern that I see. And so consistency is really one of the key things that you need to be doing in order to get to the point where you're seeing these types of results with over 121 new subscribers daily on your YouTube channel. Now, from the production side of things, I specialize in smartphone. I use an iPhone 10, and webcam. I use the Logitech 4K Brio, which I love. Smartphone, webcam. This does not have to be a Hollywood blockbuster. You can take a simple production approach to it and focus more on the messaging. Keep it simple. Keep the production of it simple. I teach this in my course where I talk about how to edit videos on your phone or on your desktop using easy to use tools. There is a framework that I like to use from a production standpoint, and I call it the 3E video outline. Not a script, but an outline. And it is to engage, to educate, and to enroll. And I'm using that in real time right now. At the beginning of this video, I asked you a question. And my hope is that it would engage you into answering that for yourself and saying, yes, this is a video that I need to hear. I'm now educating you, and I will have something to help you at the end, right? Another step for you to take, another free tool. So use the engage, educate, and enroll framework in the production of your videos. When it comes to publishing, obviously social media, right? We need to be using social media to get our message heard because that's where people's attention is. And so websites and blogs all come into play here. We want to be taking our YouTube videos and embedding them and publishing them on our website. And hopefully you have a blog associated with your website. Thumbnails, really, really key. If we look at some of the thumbnails that I produce, I tend to use color. It tends to pop. I like to use as few words as possible on the thumbnails. I include an image of myself on the thumbnails because I'm building my personal brand. I use other types of imagery as appropriate to that thumbnail with the intent of getting people to see it and want to click on it. And so the CTR, or the click-through rate, is a key analytic in your YouTube channel that you want to be watching for. Anything between, say, 2 and 3% click-through rate to anywhere from, like, say, 9 to 10% would be a really fair range. My YouTube thumbnails typically get between 5 and 6%, which I'm very happy with. And that's all helping to contribute to getting more views on the videos, which ultimately leads to more subscribers. So the thumbnails are a key component in the publishing phase of your YouTube videos. Core platform, like I said, do use YouTube now as my core platform, and I encourage all entrepreneurs to think of what is your core content platform. For me, it's YouTube. Maybe for you, it is a different platform. If you're, it could be that you do podcasting. You're probably not watching this video if your core platform is podcasting, but you have to be choosing a core platform from which to distribute your content then to different social media platforms. So if you're still watching this video, it's likely that yours is also YouTube, as it is mine. In the promotion phase, you want to drive as much traffic to that YouTube video in the first 24 hours of it going live. And that's where social media comes into play. If you look in the description of this video, there will be a link to a free download of my business growth mind map. This is a visual illustration of what I do week in and week out, nearly single-handedly, to distribute my YouTube video to a multitude of different platforms, including, email and blog and social media and podcast. And I think it will be helpful and enlightening to you to see how it is that I promote and drive as much traffic as I can back to my YouTube channel every single week. And that all helps to contribute to more subscribers, more views. The business growth mind map is essentially how I got super clear on what I'm doing week in and week out, and also hyper productive. So be sure to download that, and I think you'll appreciate that. The other thing is reply to comments on your videos. If someone is going to take the few seconds to reply, then certainly you can take a few seconds to reply back and acknowledge that that person either asked a question or made a comment. Keep the conversation going. Ask more questions. Be inquisitive. Start building relationships with the people who are engaging with your content. I have a video right now on my channel as of recording this video that has, I think, approached or nearly 280,000 views in the last month or so. It has over 400 comments plus, I think, at this stage. That one has been challenging for me to reply to every single comment, but I do my very best to reply to every single comment on videos, and you should too. So I hope that this 4P framework is helpful for you. These are the things that I'm doing to gain well over 100 new subscribers on my YouTube channel every single week. I hope you'll emulate some or all of these steps for yourself. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Let me know which of these 4 steps do you feel resonate the most with you, and that you feel you could implement in the fastest way, or the way possible for your business. I would love to know which of these resonates the most with you. And be sure to watch these other videos right here on my YouTube channel and subscribe. New videos come out every Thursday to help you increase your authority and income with video. And be sure to check out that free download in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, and get out there and grow your YouTube channel.